speak for itself. Grinding in silence, ain't nothing to tell. When we step on the court, we gon' bring it to light. And we stop and pop like we caught it a light. Stop asking what's wrong with me. You already know there's a dog in me. And there's no stopping my focus, man. Make sure all my people gon' ball with me. Yeah, I came to compete, I'm a dog with it. Yeah, I came to compete with my paws in it.
What's up, CTA family? Welcome back to another episode of Wisdom Wednesday. It's your boy JD, Jordan Delks, your podcast host, and I am so excited to be with you here in this space. If it's your first time, welcome. If you're a faithful listener, truly so grateful to meet in this space each and every week. Wisdom Wednesday is all about me giving you some wisdom from my many failures, my many lessons learned from trial and error and very few successes. And today, I want to talk about the heart. In the scriptures, Psalm says, above all else, guard your heart. Where does God place dreams? On your heart. Your heart is just not a blood-pumping organ. It is actually what scientifically creates emotions and feelings that need to align with your dream to make the dream happen. So I want to brag on a few players and tell you a quick story to illustrate how to follow your heart. So I want to talk about Brooks Barnhizer. Brooks Barnhizer plays for Northwestern University, and I went and trained him, did some work on the court and in his mindset here recently. And when I went and watched him, he played Michigan before we did our mindset training and shooting. He had 19 points and 12 rebounds. I'm telling you guys, this guy plays with so much heart, so much energy, and so much effort. That's what it means to use your heart, because it's his passion. He loves the game of basketball. He's out there, he's playing for an audience of one, and it's so evident his light is shining in and through his work on the court. So are you playing with energy and effort in what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, no matter what your industry is, no matter what your profession is, no matter what your sport is? That's what it means to use your heart. I want to use my boy Reed Travis as another example of following your heart, listening to your heart. So Reed just made an in-season change from going from the Pacers organization to now going to play in Japan. And man, I love this guy. Like, we just got connected and started training here this year. And he's one of those guys that just, I call him soul connections. Like it was crazy. I'll never forget our first workout where at the end of the workout, he's like, dude, how did we talk so deep, so quick on mindset, on energy, on life? And that's how, like, it's kind of crazy when you meet somebody and you're like, man, that's my brother or that's my sister. Well, Reed's that type of relationship for me. And truly, for Reed, he followed his heart here recently. And he's being rewarded for following his heart over in Japan to an amazing situation for him in his future. But he had to, that was not easy. He had to go through some hardship. He had to do the deep work. And ultimately, he followed his heart. And in our final workout before he got on the plane, I'll never forget, he texted me right before he boarded the plane. He said, I'm getting ready to board my plane, and I'm in such a good energy and space. And that's what it means to follow your heart. It's not easy. Sometimes a change needs to happen. So I want to ask you, listener, is there a change that needs to happen in your life to follow your heart? I also want to talk about my boy Will Berg of Purdue University. Shout out Will Berg. Will Berg is doubling down, guys. He is the backup for Zach Edey, who's the two-time National Player of the Year. All right? Yes, I said it. He's going to be it again. Hasn't happened yet. But Will Berg has backed him up for 2 straight years and in practice guarded him. And that's day in, day out, guarding a 7'4", 300-pound guy. That's not the easiest thing in the world to do. And I want to give him a huge shout out for his perseverance, because it's perseverance produces endurance, and endurance produces a completeness. All right? Because he's displaying heart on a daily basis. He's living his passion. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. So I want to make that point to close. Like, when you use your heart, it doesn't mean life's easy, all right? In fact, for Will Berg, many times it's very difficult, but it's worth it. And he's going to see a result and a harvest in due time. But it takes day in, day out, taking care of your mind, body, spirit, and doubling down on the dream, believing you're worthy of your dream. Okay? That's the reason God placed the dream on your heart, to make you believe you're worthy of it and to learn how to trust him. All right? So, I want to leave you with that today on Wisdom Wednesday, about your heart. It's important to follow your heart. It's important to align your emotions with your dream. That is through the tool of the heart. Your heart is just not a blood pumping organ, but it creates the emotions that need to align with your purpose. Align the emotions with the heart, with the purpose, and your true north. And then you will have limitless opportunities surround you on your journey on chasing your dream. Always compete. Thank you for joining me on Wisdom Wednesday. Do what God calls you to do, even when it's hard.